Good morning, my lovelies. It's Retta and Ratchet. We're just waking up this morning, but I wanted to jump on and say good morning. Um, I'm feeling really inspired today to just be seen. Be seen in my fullness of myself, in, my healing, in my still half anxious self sometimes. I am still a work in progress, but I know that better things are coming because I am working towards them and I am consistent in my soul work every day. I am consistent in self reflection, self reflection, in being the person that I want to be every day, in living the life, embodying the energy that I want to live my life in every day, which is joy, abundance, I just want to share the light because that's all there is in life. We're fooled. We're fooled with this duality. And once we get out of the duality and realize that it's all good and it's just our mind and our carnal nature that is the negative side, it opens up. Like we have been trapped in I don't know, a thought prison. It's a mental prison because we were told what to thought. We were told this is how the world is. And as children, we have no choice but to believe it. So we take that in and then we live our lives according to those subconscious beliefs. But when they're disempowering, as in, the God is outside of ourselves and he's judging us at all times, and there's a good and a bad one, and they're at war at all times. No, it's a war within yourself. And if you can conquer the negativity and stay in the positive, and I'm not spiritually bypassing because I do have my negative days. I've been very honest about, I come on and say when I'm not having a good day. I have human feelings, but I choose to focus on the positive ones, which is the difference. And I do it consistently. And when you do it consistently, it changes the context of your subconscious and you start to embody that in your everyday. I promise. Everything starts on the mental plane. We, have been lied to by science for a long time, and now they're realizing that everything is a wave. And, when we look at it, it collapses into function or form, whatever. But more will be revealed, and the more we get to know ourselves and what we want, and we're okay with giving that to ourselves, we want that for a reason. We're drawn to things because that's what we're destined to, experience. Or maybe it's not destined. Maybe that's what we create as our experience, what we want, what we draw into ourselves. Okay, we have an idea of how we want our lives to look like. Some people don't. Some people just think life happens to them. It doesn't. You create your life by the energy you put out. So, every interaction that you have is an energy exchange with another person. And you're either, draining them or you're, adding to their experience. And I'm always trying to, give a bit of my light to other people. And some people don't like that because they don't think they have their own light. But they do. Everybody does. It's just we have been fooled by these eyes into believing that this is all we have in the physical. And we try too hard to move the physical with the physical. And when you get in alignment to yourself and abundance, divine abundance, nature is abundant. Look, everything is free. Food grows abundantly on trees. And before man made this society, culture, colonies, and made up these rules and these laws, we were a lot more in tune with that natural, balance. It's all a cycle. Your whole life is a cycle. And you can choose to do the same thing every day, or you can, step outside of that comfort zone, which is what I started to do. I started to do things that I wanted to do, but I had fear and anxiety to step out and do them. You have to face those fears. And once you do, you realize that it's like made up book poo in your head. It's not real. It's just a thought. It's not real. Not at all. I don't know how else to explain it. We create these narratives of how we think life is, and that's how life becomes. So I started believing that I was going to create better things than what I had been living in my past, in my addiction, and in my stuck pattern. I opened the gate and I freaking started roaming the fields instead of staying on the track, which is what you need to do. Open the gate and let your mind roam. You are the creator of your world. Stop allowing things to happen. It's not happening. You're drawing it to you. Start thinking positive, and more positivity will be drawn to you. I am kind to all the people I meet. I try not to, act out in anger. I do get angry, but I take it to meditation in my journal. And I know it's something inside of me that I have to address. That's why I got angry. That's why this thing is coming up. It's something inside of me that I haven't dealt with from my past. We are worthy and we are love. We are pure, intentional possibility. Like, we just have to focus that intention and we can do anything. Set your intention this morning to have a wonderful, loving, positive day. Spread love and sunshine everywhere you go, and I guarantee it'll come back to you eventually. I love you guys. I hope everybody's blessed and having a wonderful weekend. I love you. Peace.